Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. I'm here with you today on Friday, November 4th to do today's angel reading. So for today's reading, we are going to be using this soul's journey, the cosmic journey, Oracle of the Fairies, Work Your Light, and the animal spirits. We've had some good luck with these the last few days, so we'll finish them up for this week anyways. So we're going to start with the soul's journey, kind of get those baseline energies that we might be working with today. Woo! Okay, what else for the collective here today? Whoop! One more, please, Spirit. Worry. Okay. The bottom of this deck is indecision. Better on this side, right? Indecision. And indecision says, oh, where are my glasses? Here we go. Maybe if I stay low, it doesn't bother it. So indecision is I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, so that's on the bottom of our deck. Then we had purpose come out. I know what I am here to do. So some of you may be embarking on some type of a new journey and you know what it is you're supposed to be doing. And when you do, you're really in a line with the universe and you flow really well. Then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. That's important, you know, being happy no matter what the circumstances are. And happy doesn't mean that you have to be positive and happy all the time, right? We have to be balanced in our light and dark energies. And it's okay to grieve something or feel upset about something. But we can never let any of those energies linger on, right? And we need to learn how to see the positive things in every situation. Every situation has its positive side and its negative side, and it's okay, right? It's all right. But keep yourself in a positive energy. Life is easier when you do. You can manifest better when you're in the positive light, and you attract more things of positive light into your life. And next we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Well, there you go. When you're consistently feeling up and happy, you know you're doing something that you're passionate about, something that feeds your soul, that makes you feel like you are in a line with the universe. And this could be the message that Spirit wants to get out to people, that align yourself with what makes your heart and soul happy, right? Because great things happen. And then the last card we have is I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I think we had this come out yesterday's reading, did we? No matter how much you worry about something, it's going to happen no matter what, right? Like we go through things all the time and we get out of them 100% of the time. Maybe not always the way we'd like to. Maybe things don't end the way we want them to or start the way we hope they will. But no matter what, we get through them. No one says it's easy. Life is not easy. And we all know that. And it's just about finding the joy along the way, right? And don't overly worry about things. If you've done everything you can in situations, then you just have to let things be. Let it be and it will work itself out. Okay? All right. You know, you may want something to happen so badly that you're almost blocking energy in a way, right? You have to let go of outcomes in all areas in your life, right? Just put your best foot forward and see what happens. And don't expect anything. Don't put any particular result. Don't expect anything, because you might feel disappointed even though you're succeeding, right? So whatever, be neutral to outcomes in your life and accept them. You gotta accept what happens in life. All right, so there are energies much lighter than yesterday, I think. Purpose, freedom, and happiness. Worry is the only kind of, what are we worried about? So let's check out our spirit animals now. Spirit, what animal energies and spirit are we taking on right now today, going into this weekend? Spirit is thinking about this one. All right, this one's coming out. And that one's coming out. This is a big deck. Couple more, please, Spirit. Okay. And the bottom of this deck, we have Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. So, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Let beautiful you shine. Shine your beautiful energy. Share your beautiful energy with other people, okay? Light up the world with your energy. Okay, be proud of yourself. Be proud of who you are and what you bring to this world. All right, let's see what we have going here. Okay. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. So you may be in the middle of something great here, right? And that's the message of enjoy your path and the journey you're on, right? You might be in the middle, in like the eye of the storm, right? And you just don't know what's coming on the other side, and maybe it's going to be communication. My house phone like never rings, and it's rung in both readings I've done today. And to me, that's a sign that there's going to be communication coming in some form here that's going to matter to you. So we'll see what comes out. So we were talking about Flamingo Spirit and embracing the in-between, and like being in the eye of a storm right now. And not that it's a storm, right? But just to be figurative, right? Like you've already gone through one part of it, and now you're right in that middle, and you don't know, is what's coming now going to be more severe than what you've already been through? Is it going to be lighter than what you've already been through? So it's just, you're worrying about that, right? Because we can see it. You're worrying about maybe what's coming towards you. And you don't need to. Just know that you're going to handle it no matter what. Then we have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Look at how cute that pig is. These cards crack me up. So he's got angel wings here, this pig. And so worrying is not using your mind wisely, right? It's not. It's just clouding your head up when it could be used for better, more productive energies, right? Also, this is an energy of be mindful of what you're putting into, what you watch, and what you talk about, and what you focus and create on, okay? There could be a message for somebody in that, okay? Just came down into me, so. All right, and then we have koi fish spirit. There is always enough, and I think this came out yesterday too. There is always enough for everyone. Enough love, enough money, enough fun, enough family, enough caring, enough giving. It's a plentiful world, and there's enough for everyone. And maybe something you're doing requires participation by other people, and maybe you're worried in some way that you're not going to get your share of sales or supporters, and Spirit's letting you know that you will. And where did that peacock card go? Oh, it was on the bottom of the deck, right? That shine your light, and the right people will find you when you're shining your light. Okay, so believe in yourself, believe in the path you're on, be proud of yourself. You're in your purpose. And the last energy we have is parrot spirit, and it's called watch your words. Watch your words and the things you're saying, okay? Maybe you say things in a way that are hurting other people, even if you don't intend to, just because of even your tone of voice or the way you're speaking. So be careful about that. Mind your words and how you use them and what you say about other people. Try to only speak the truth, and when you don't know the truth, don't speak. And when you have to speak, speak with a gentle tongue. We don't have to be harsh. Right? So that could be a message for somebody today. Okay. Nice reminders there, right? I think so. Now let's go on to Soul's Journey. Cosmic Journey, rather. Okay, Spirit, what can you show us with these cards for our angel reading here today? A couple more, Spirit, please. Okay. Okay, so the bottom of this deck is a 26, which comes down to an 8. And the message is the universe wants to co-conspire with you. And then you see a dream catcher here, right? Kind of looks like a peace sign. Maybe the universe wants to co-inspire around peace, unity. Okay. first out we have listen in stillness to meet your true self. Now I think this might have come out yesterday, didn't it? I think it might have. Or some energy like this came out. Be still so you can get those spiritual communications and connect with your higher self. Sometimes our lives are just so chaotic. We're running and going and going and going and going that we don't take any time for maybe even self-care sometimes. And when we're alone, when we're quiet, our higher self can speak with us. We can hear our own thoughts, and it affords spirit an opportune time to communicate with you. And it recharges our soul too, and sometimes we just need it, right? After a long week of work and family, sometimes it's nice just to have some alone time, right? Some quiet time. So I hope you all will find some time like that this weekend. Then we have, you are at the divine Y point. So what's going on here in this picture? Okay, so to me, when I look at this, the message I'm getting for this is like, we have one foot in our past life and we have another foot in our new life. And we're maybe like we're at the top of the mountain, right? Maybe we haven't taken that first step down the other side yet. And we're at this Y point, this big decision point in our life. And Spirit is trying to call your attention to it anyways, or maybe whatever path you're on just hasn't really opened up to you yet. So you're at this point in life where life is going to start opening up, that you're really going to shed the skin of the past and move into this new energy that you're on your way to. Then the next energy we have is to be enlightened, lighten up. Oh, so right, this goes back to the worry card, right? If you're so worried all the time, how can you free your mind to be enlightened? If you're using, and this just came to me, the one about choose your words, watch your words. Watch how you speak to yourself, the things you say to yourself about yourself, right? Go easy on yourself. And don't be so serious. Be happy, be joyful, right? That was a message yesterday too. So I'm getting a feeling that we have some really hard energy right now. And I know that in the planets, we have some real tough energy for these first week of November, what's happening. And I think Mars is going direct now in Pisces. So that'll be a change in energy for some of us. And there's big planetal moves like that going on. And when you're sensitive to energy, and maybe you don't even realize you are, but you might notice people being more irritable and things like that. I know I had a situation here in my house last night with some irritable energies. Mild, but still I'm like, what is up with this? So it can happen, and maybe you're noticing it in your family situations and things like that. Nothing huge, but just people on edge, like maybe because they're at that Y point in their lives, right? And they don't know how to manage the energy, right? Maybe they don't protect their energy enough. So anyways, lighten up with people. You don't have to be so serious all the time. You just don't have to be. And then we have the energy of the star seed. And this is a special card in this deck. I'm actually going to pull it out and read it to you because it might be important for somebody to hear. Oh, maybe you don't realize this about yourself. is it? Oops. Starseed. Okay. The right seeds always bloom. Just as an acorn is a blueprint to grow into a mighty oak tree, you too carry the seed of the universe within you, ready to spring forth. The word entirely means the fullest realization of a thing, and that's what you have within you. It's like your highest self guiding you to thrive in the greater mythic story unfolding. Your starseed has been planted, or more accurately, planted here on earth for a reason. Invoke your entelechy to hear more. And so here's some questions that you can ask yourself, maybe when you're in these deep moments of stillness in your life. What have I been seeded to do? What else can I do to nourish and water my own star seed? What are the seeds I've already planted that are ready to spring forth? What is my role in the mythic story unfolding? What greater gifts can I activate now? Where is my true home? How can I activate my cosmic DNA? So these are some questions that you can ask your spirit guides, about how you can do this. And, this deep thinking, right? If you take the time to listen to yourself, to connect, it'll help you find your purpose and something that's innately you. Okay? This is who you're meant to be, and Spirit is encouraging you to step into that energy. More than ever right now, this world needs authentic people, and not people that are living in fear or confusion. So I hope that helps somebody. And maybe this why point too is in between your manifestations, right? Maybe your manifestation isn't quite here yet, but it's getting closer and closer and closer and coming into you. And as this path that you're on with your purpose, and maybe, people are in different places, right, on the path. Maybe some of you are started and more further along than others. And maybe some others are here today saying, I'm not exactly sure what's meant for me, what exactly I'm supposed to be doing, what my purpose is. And believe it or not, that can be a really confusing thought for somebody. And when we think even about like kids going into college, right? Like you, at 18 years old, you've barely experienced life, let alone have to choose exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life. And as you get older, you realize maybe what you thought you were supposed to do isn't. But there's never a wrong choice, because each one of these cycles in our life brings us an opportunity to learn and grow as a person. And maybe you need the first cycle to grow into your second cycle. So, in life, we really have three lives, three big cycles in life: our first third, our second third, and our last third. And we have our Saturn return, usually around 58, 59, 60 years old. Saturn changes locations from where it was when you were born and returns there every 30 or so years. And those are where you see big changes, upheaval in your life, right? So the first one happens around 30 to 32, and maybe you're becoming a parent or getting married or going into some different cycle. And then you're blossoming in your career and all of that. At 50, late 50s, you're like, what am I doing? You can't wait to retire. There's something bigger and better waiting for you out there. You're at a different place in your life, and you're getting ready to step into this new place. And maybe you're about ready to retire. And I have a couple of friends that are in this energy. And will be retiring in the new year, and I know they're like, well, maybe I'll get some kind of a little job. They're not really sure what they're going to do, and just take that time. There's no rush here. Give yourself the time, that stillness, and that freedom to make these kinds of decisions for yourself. So as you're listening to this information today, you could be new on a journey, smack dab in the middle of it, or about to embark on a whole new season of your life. Okay, let's go into Shine Your Light now. The star seed is big time energy. Okay, those came out nice. All right, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So that's what you're doing with your energy, folks. And you might not even realize it, right? Like, you could really, really be birthing something incredible in your life now with the energy I see here, and maybe just lightening up a little and not being so serious about it, not being so focused on it, not be so controlling of it, will make something really magical happen in your life. Great energy there. Okay, Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So this is a card letting you know that if you are on a path here and you're pursuing your purpose, you're really dedicated and you're moving it on, you're getting more connected to the spiritual world. This is a Council of Light. So this is like your ancestors, your spirit guides. They want you to know that they are here, they are with you, they see the good work you're doing. You know, that peacock energy, right? They want you to keep shining that energy. Be proud of yourself and the work you're doing, because it is mattering. It's mattering out there. So stay strong on your path, people. Next, we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Boundaries can be tough for some people, right? Especially sensitive and empathetic, caring and giving people, right? Because maybe they, all of their self-worth is attached to how other people feel, making other people feel good. And you have to have better boundaries about who you let in your life, how you handle situations, how you let people speak to you, how people steal your energy or try to control you. You have to have boundaries and standards about how you will be treated and conducted in this world, and be willing to walk away from energies that aren't for you. And the more you ascend, right, the more you raise that vibration, the more you need to do it. Because the brighter you shine, the more you attract people who need your energy. So you have to be prepared to cut people away or things away that aren't for you. Okay. Next we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Right? That's a big one to think of. And maybe Spirit is encouraging someone here to shine brighter. You know, the peacock light, being proud of yourself and what you've accomplished. Maybe you're dimming yourself in some way that you don't even realize. Maybe you don't let yourself shine because you don't want to be seen. And, you know, that's a hard thing too, especially if you're a solitary, like if you're an introvert. I'm an introvert. We don't want to be seen, right? Here I am on social media. But anyways, we don't want people to notice us. We don't want to stand out in any way. And Spirit is saying to us, Be your authentic self. Be that peacock. Shine yourself bright and don't dim that light for anyone or anything, for any reason, despite what comes at you, despite what people say to you or how they treat you. You are a special, divinely created person that is unique, and no one can tarnish you. No one can. You have control over that. You got to build a shield around you that keeps that kind of energy away from you. Don't succumb to the thoughts and feelings of other people. And the last energy that came out here is no, wait, postpone, pause, or say no. So maybe there's something you're thinking about doing, some action you're thinking about taking, that is not the right time to do it, to start it. I'm not sure how that fits in here with this reading today. We talked about the phone ringing and communication. Maybe someone here is thinking about communicating to someone and maybe it's not the right time to do that. Well, let's see what else comes out here and we'll figure it out. I can even draw a few cards on it if I don't figure it out for us. But it has an energy of taking your time, right? Pause. Let's read it one more time. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Wait, postpone, pause, or say no. Yeah, I'm not seeing how this connects to anything else in this reading. All right. Well, we're moving on to the fairies. Okay, there's our fairy energies. And on the bottom here we have pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart and desires with pure intentions and for the highest good of all. That's a good note about manifestation. It's really hard to manifest a particular person or a particular situation. So you should manifest in a way that's like, say you want a particular person in a relationship. I want these qualities or better, right? This situation or better, this job or better, like that. Then you give the universe the room it needs to bring in your dreams, you know, because how can anything bring in exactly what you want, right? You have to be flexible and give a little with your manifestations. You might not get exactly what you want, but you'll get exactly what you need. Okay, the next energy is hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And well, we had that energy here, right? Today, this is a repeating energy in the reading to, you have to make your own happiness. You can't, your happiness is not decided on the presence of someone else. You have to be happy and at peace in your own skin by yourself. Nobody else can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. But you can share happiness with someone else. And the only way to share happiness is to be happy, right? Everybody thinks, oh, as soon as I get this job, I'll be happy, or life will get easier. As soon as I have this relationship, I'll be happy. As soon as I get past this problem in life, I'm going to be happy. It's not a thing, a time, a place, or anything that brings happiness to you. You have to decide in each and every day, you're going to enjoy the things that make you happy. Like for me, this sun being out today makes me so internally happy. The way it lights my house, the way it lights my energy, right? For the dog that sat on my lap as I drank my coffee this morning, and the cuddle you get from it, right? These are the things that nobody thinks of, that just bring these moments of pure joy and happiness into our life. And Spirit's saying, see those little things all the time. They know what you like and they bring you more of it. Okay? Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Well, that's kind of just what I was just saying, right? To see all the things around you in nature, outside what's happening, and when you're out in public and around, how people react to you and notice you and things like that. I know when I'm out in public, I'm always the person that somebody asks a question about. If you're cooking this, what does this look like? Have you ever used this before? When people are willing to approach you, they see something special in you. They see a warm and welcoming person. And that brings me great joy. I'm glad that people see me as somebody that can help them. I'm happy to help other people. So see what you put out in the world, shining your light and being the peacock, the positive energy that I can bring towards you, the people you can help. And I just feel that's an innate responsibility in us. Absolutely we have to help ourselves first, because if we don't help ourselves, we can't help anybody else. But when you can answer a question and help somebody, how beautiful is that? Okay. Next, we have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. It's still a little cold and windy for me to be out walking today, but I am going to get some time in nature this weekend. I might go hiking through a state forest we have nearby here that I enjoy doing. It's not going to be sunny, but it's going to be mild and there won't be any wind. So it'll be nice to connect in nature that way. And maybe that's something we all need to aspire to this weekend, is getting outside and moving. And maybe that will be the stillness that we need to balance our souls. And our last energy for today is ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who provide everyone, and the fairies who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. And that brings me back to this Council of Light, divine orchestration. That means divine timing. Helpers in the subtle realms. So maybe you're going through some problem right now where if you get in that stillness energy and talk with your spirit guides, like I said, when I'm in the car, it's just the greatest time for me because I'm isolated. Usually I'm in the car alone. And a lot of people are, right? Driving to work, coming home from work. That you have these spirit guides, ancestors, all these allies in the heavens, and the celestial beings that will assist you, but you have to ask for their help. They just don't help you. Just say, hey, spirit guides, I have this problem. Can you help me with it? Tell them exactly what you need, okay? They're there for you. Okay, and now only because I'm curious, I'm going to pull out my tarot cards and see if we can get some information on this one card that came out. I just feel if the card came out, it's for someone, and I don't want to leave you. I just can't connect it to any of these other energies here. Okay, Spirit, can you please tell me about this no card? What do we need to wait, postpone on, or say no to? Okay, I have an idea now. Two of Cups on the bottom. Okay, the first card that came out was the Ace of Cups. So, and we had the phone ring, right? Maybe somebody is manifesting love. Okay, that's what the Seven of Pentacles is. Then we had the Six of Wands. That means somebody's seeing a victory. Ace of Cups is a cup of love. It's a cup of love that's given. And this is also can signify self-love. Self-love, manifestation, feeling like you're a success. Then we have the Page of Swords, which is communication. Communication. Okay. Communication came in here. It might come in the forms of a Page of Cups who would deliver. And I think Spirit is saying, if you get this communication, and I felt communication in here, didn't I? When the phone rang. It might be time to say, wait, let's put this on pause a little while. Let's think this through further. Say, no, I'm not ready. Maybe who's coming towards you is not the person you're waiting for or you expect. And you have to turn someone down and be careful on how you use your words. That maybe this isn't the right situation for you. That's why you need to have your boundaries and protect yourself, right? Okay, so this message might not be for everyone, okay? It might be for someone, and this really isn't the intention for me in these angel readings. But I felt I would be doing someone a disservice if I didn't pull on this card and give you some explanation of why it came out. And I think it came out because Spirit, you know, the phone rang. My answering machine didn't come on, so that means somebody hung up. So that, to me, that's divine, right? Divine orchestration. So that I could give this message to someone. So someone's going to show up here and see this video, and this is what you need to know, that there's probably going to be some type of a love offer coming into you, and Spirit is saying to you, in your best interest, or maybe you're delivering, maybe you're the person that's going to be delivering a love offer, and maybe Spirit is saying, it's not the time yet to wait. Your situation needs to cook a little longer. It's still in the slow cooker, okay? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, you have the Page of Swords here, right? This is someone that's spying on you, checking you out. Okay, they might be manifesting you in a love situation with you, and they see it as a success, and it might be. But maybe they have a little bit more healing to do. Or if you're delivering this love offer, it's not the time yet. And if you should receive one, it's not the time yet. That there might be more healing needed. Okay, if we're still in a real worry state, it might not be time yet, okay? So be prepared to choose your words carefully And don't be afraid to shine your light. Okay. What else? I'm just seeing if I can pull any other energy to here. I mean, the only one would be boundaries, right? Boundaries. I would say, don't dim who you are, right? Like whoever comes in here, and maybe if they communicate something that isn't comfortable for you, don't dim who you are. Don't diminish yourself in any way in front of anyone. Have that boundary, have your self-respect and all that kind of stuff. And you don't have to entertain anyone if you don't want to. So some of you may know what might be coming towards you, and you know you have to turn that away. And others of you may not know, right? You may not know that this is going to happen for you. And maybe some of you want this to happen, right? But Spirit knows the whole picture. They can see the whole situation. They know what everyone has done. And this is clearly a warning for somebody to be careful, to wait or pause, to hold on before you take any more action. And maybe that's because there's something in your life that still needs to play out that hasn't happened for you yet. Maybe you're coming into some new energy and it's not the right time for you to veer off of your path. And maybe that's the divine Y point you're at. Maybe you're on this road and you're doing great and you're going up this way, and you're going to get some information or some call that's going to come in that may take you in another direction. And Spirit is saying, wait, postpone it if you can, pause it, pause that action for a little while, be in stillness and think about what you need to do, okay? And don't over worry about it. Okay, I hope that helps someone. I hope it didn't make it more confusing. But that's our angel message today. Get out in nature, lighten up, try not to worry, shine your light, be your big, beautiful self. Okay? Watch our words, how we communicate. And remember, that's on the card of a parrot. Are you gossiping too much? Maybe somebody is. Okay, my friends, thanks for being here. I hope to see you here again. Have a great weekend. Take care. Get outside. Bye-bye.